Hey guys, this is Blue Ridge Silverhound. Hope everyone's having a great week. As you can see, I have an absolutely huge amount of what looks to be mint and proof sets that I had the opportunity to acquire at a huge discount. I will be talking about everything that you see here, from the special mint sets to all of these more modern material. I have some of the earlier double packed mint sets right here, the P's and D's. These are getting into the 1980s, 79 to 81. More modern stuff right here. Lots of silver. But one of the things I wanted to talk about today is safeguarding your confidentiality, so to speak, when doing these videos. There are other YouTubers with some pretty phenomenal collections, silver stackers, coin collectors, or kind of a mixture of both, that have displayed collections much larger than what you see right here on YouTube. And I think one of the important things that we all have to understand is what do we need to do to kind of make it a little bit more safer as we produce these types of videos. And it's real simple. As you can see on this table, other than the rubber band, the only other trademark that might give me away to the general public is my voice. I have a very deep voice, albeit a little bit nasally at times, depending on the time of the year. But as you can see, I don't have anything with any sort of distinguishing type of characteristics on the table. This is a very inexpensive table, by the way. We could thank IKEA for that. And there are millions of people that own this type of table. So you couldn't really tell that, oh, here's a table, this guy lives in so-and-so place. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep our families safe. We're trying to keep secondary all of our prized possessions, our anything that's worth any sort of money, safe, out of sight, out of mind to anyone who's curious. Because this day and age, there's a lot of home invasions, robberies, thefts, So it's important that if you absolutely can't avoid showing the whole room that you're in, that's even better yet. Or any distinguishing characteristics like windows, looking out. If you look outside a window, it might look like a certain part of the neighborhood that, it only takes one person to know where you live because of a trash can across the street at someone else's house with a address printed on there, or or a letter sitting right here with my address or my wife's address. So it's stuff like that that if you keep out of sight, then you could safely do videos such as this. Now, I've inspected all of the material. There's nothing that's going to give away my location, which is important. Lots of state quarters. You can't tell if I'm favoring any sort of state that would indicate, where I live. Of course, a lot of you already know I live in California, but that's a pretty broad area, so good luck with that. And most importantly, don't show any other family members if you can absolutely avoid it. I have a couple kids. All right, I think that's more than enough than what I need to say. I'm married, and I'm just like any other family out there. But if you could keep them out of your public eye when it comes to doing coin videos, anything of that nature, that's even better yet, because it keeps them out of the public eye and it keeps them safe and sound. And you're not going to hear them speak in the background most of the time in my videos because, again, it's an identity thing. If you know what they sound like, more than likely you'll know who they are out there. So we're going to go through a couple things. Proof sets and mint sets are kind of a weird type of subject to talk about, only because a lot of folks are under the impression that it's so cheap. Why would you buy a 1985 proof set, or why would you invest money in any proof sets during the 70s and 80s? There's just no value to them. It's like buying baseball cards from the 80s and 90s. Why would you do that, other than the fact that you enjoy the hobby, but not so much trying to make money off of it, because they made absolutely millions of the things and they're not worth a whole lot, if anything. So we're going to talk about what you can find in a lot of these modern era type proof and mint sets. I'm going to talk about variety collecting. I've found quite a bit of stuff already, and I've been through maybe 10-15% of the group. Lots of stuff, man. This will take me a long time to go through because I look at everything with an eagle eye, so to speak. And yeah, but we'll keep that reserved for another video. But in any case, this was a privacy and security video for a lot of you folks that do a lot of the things that I do in regards to the hobby. And the same goes to anyone that likes to display sports memorabilia, artwork. Not if you're drawing it, of course, but if you're a collector of rarities, or some notable artwork or sports memorabilia, or anything rare or exciting and has any monetary value attached, it's absolutely important that you keep it private, keep it safe, enjoy it, and you guys stay tuned. I'm going to talk about a few things regarding all of these proof and mint sets, like I said, and I'm ready for the next video. I'll see you guys here in a bit.